Finance Traders, this is Caroline Alizana, graduate student of the Grok Trade Mentoring Program. It is Tuesday, April 5th, 2011, and we're looking at the Q's daily chart. And look what we see here today. Remember these two moving averages that we talked about here yesterday? The red one, which is sitting right at the 712 mark, and then our beautiful 8 moving average, which is here in green and is slightly higher and above the red one. So, and check this out. What's happening here today? We're hitting it here again. We hit it once yesterday, and we're hitting it again here today, forming that low doji. We're hitting it and then bouncing off of it, closing above the red moving average, and we're on top of the 8 moving average, which means that we still need some more power, some more gas to go lower to break through both of them and close below it. If we ever do that, we could head all the way down to that next major area of support, which is right here, the 56.65, and then if we close below it, if we break through it and close below it, we could go all the way down to that next area of support right here, the 55.85 mark, and then if we ever broke through that one and then close below it, we could head lower to the next major area of support down below, which is here in black, and it's at the 54.75 mark. So pay close attention to those. And look what we see here forming. We see lower highs and lower lows forming, which is a beginning of another down leg. But as I mentioned to you before, we need to first break through the 57.12 mark, that red moving average, and then close below it to go lower. But if we do not do that, we need to pay really close attention to the high of Friday, which was at the 57.90 mark. So we can put a little trend line right here and pay close attention to it if we ever get close to it. If we ever do, if we were about to continue to the upside after a bounce, a double bounce off of the major 2 moving averages, we could head higher, breaking through the high of Friday, which was at the 57.90 mark, and then we would need to close above it, and we could then head all the way up to that next major area of resistance in our way up here at the 58.31 mark, actually the 58.30 mark. And then once we get there, we can continue to the upside, breaking through it and closing above it, heading all the way back up to the high of February 16th, which was at the 59.04. So pay close attention to all of them here. And check this out. Look what's happening with the MACD. The MACD is still entering into a bullish territory, but it's not there quite yet. We're still a little bit below the zero line. Once we cross the zero line and finish above it, we would be in a bullish territory. But right now, we're kind of mixed. We're getting mixed signals on the MACD, even though we're getting a positive tick, but we're getting smaller and smaller positive ticks on the MACD. So things can happen in here. So pay close attention to that to look for confirmation. And also, look at the volume. It's not really impressive. It's not really strong enough to confirm any moves because it's way below the average. So we are trading on really light volume at this point in time. So pay close attention to that as well to help you make better decisions. So have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.